afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's real user review, we're going to be taking a look at my Monster Mystery Ruck GR1 21 liter pack. Now, to get this out of the way, I am in no way affiliated with GoRuck. I bought this bag with my own money. I bought this from the Christmas in July sale they had this past July. It is now September. So I've been using this for quite a while. But I bought it again with my own money. I'm not being paid to endorse this product. I'm not being paid to say anything positive or negative about my bag here. So now that's out of the way, I bought this, as I said, the Christmas in July sale. This was the Monster Mystery Ruck GR1, the Vietnam version. Now, I did not intend to buy the Vietnam version because I wanted the Vietnam version or I wanted to save money. I just thought these things were going to sell out super quick, so when I jumped on, I saw the 21 liter version of the GR1 and I bought it. Only afterwards, actually like the next day I think it was, I realized that there was a difference. There was a price difference. I don't think it said right out that it was Vietnam or USA made, but there was a 21 and 26 liter and then another 21 and 26 liter GR1. The prices were more expensive for the USA made as opposed to Vietnam made. So I don't care that it's Vietnam made. It wasn't my intention to buy it. I don't wish I bought the USA made. I honestly don't care. It's the same bag, same materials, everything. It's just a little bit cheaper because of country of origin. From what I've seen and read, there are two slight differences, which I will get into a little bit later, but I cannot confirm them because I don't personally own a USA made, nor have I ever laid my paws on one. One other thing I want to mention right up front, you can see my zipper pulls are these like they're green, they're like mint green-ish. I generally do non-destructive mods to my bags while I'm testing them, so I can see how they wear, how they work. I did not stick to that with this because navy's not my favorite color, so I needed to change it up. I needed to break up that navy, so I just got pretty much the same heat shrink, got some gutted paracord, some 550 cord, and put some of my own personal flair on this. Now, I do know that the zipper pulls are great because I have been using and thoroughly abusing my Ruck 3.0 with the original zipper pulls, so I know the original zipper pulls were great. So it's actually more of a testament to the Paracord Planet zipper pulls and the Amazon heat shrink that I bought holding up, which, quick answer, it's fine. It's holding up just as well as the stuff that was on the bag originally. And now let's get into a quick spec rundown of the bag before we get into the real user review. Again, this is the GoRuck GR1 21 liter made in Vietnam. When these sold new, they were $265, and the USA made ones were running about $295. I purchased this for the Christmas in July sale, and because it was a mystery ruck, I paid $174.25. And currently in 2021, the Vietnam version is not available for purchase on the GoRuck site. You have to buy the USA made GR1s, and the 21 and 26 liters both come in at $325 currently. The bag is made from a 1000D Cordura nylon, and yeah, it's got the MOLLE on the front and sides of it, so you can put some attachments on it. And additionally, the inside of the bag has 3 rows of MOLLE webbing, so you can put anything in there. The GR1 features an external laptop compartment, and your frame sheet is inside here. So you can kind of access that, swap it out if you want to, because some people enjoy doing that. And it is padded, both front and back, so you do have some good laptop protection. And with that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and start with the real user review, and we're gonna start with the negative points so we can end on a positive note. And one of the biggest negatives for me, and it's pretty much a negative on all bags that I get that don't have this, is lack of water bottle pockets. Now, yes, there are some pals on the side. You could put an external water bottle pocket on there. I don't like the way those look though sometimes. They look bulky. I like when there's an integrated water bottle sleeve, and I get why this pack does not have one. This bag is built with a purpose. Even though I'm EDCing this bag and the GR1 doesn't have all the handles and the lumbar support that the Rucker has, these were still purpose-built for a mission. So it's supposed to be a streamlined bag so you don't get things caught on anything. And if you're working out in it, you want to strap your waist belt will feed through your MOLLE webbing on the side here. So really what this webbing is really intended for is to put a waist strap on, so when you are rucking or carrying a larger load, you can distribute the weight across your hips as well. But with me, with every pack, if there's not water bottle pockets, I kind of complain about it. I don't like to put my water bottle inside my bag. Not as much of a problem with the GR1 because the external laptop pocket, which I really do love, but I don't like to put water inside because even a insulated bottle could still leak if the lid's not on right, if the cap pops off. So I always have that fear of my electronics being ruined because my water bottle's inside my bag. Not to say if the same thing doesn't happen with the water bottle outside the bag, it can't splash, leak through the materials and get on the inside, but there's a lesser chance of that happening, and with the 1000D Cordura, it's pretty water resistant. I mean, you gotta get caught in a downpour to really soak this through, so splashing a water bottle, I'm gonna feel it more on my back before I feel it going through the bag. So that's really my main negative, and the only other negative I have is back inside our laptop compartment. Now this bag, the way I have it packed right now, I can easily fit my MacBook Pro in here, no problem, but sometimes if this bag is packed out, it does push back into this external laptop sleeve, so it does make getting the laptop in there just a tiny bit difficult. It usually sits almost all the way in. I gotta give it a little bit of a shove, which isn't bad. It's not like I have to be super forceful with it, and it's fine, but I'd prefer my laptop to slide directly in so I don't have to put any extra stress or force on my computer. And that's it. I really only have those two negatives about the bag, and to be honest, neither of them are deal breakers. I could live with both of them. They don't stop the functionality of the bag in any way, and to be honest, going in, I already knew there weren't any water bottle pockets on this bag, but yeah, I'm still enjoying the bag. I'm still liking this bag, and I kind of wish I got on the GR bandwagon a little bit earlier in life. Now we're gonna go ahead and move into the neutral points, and I'm gonna get this one out of the way right up top. It's more of a personal preference than anything else, but it's the colorway. I'm not a huge navy fan, which is again why I swapped to the mint, if you will, paracord pulls. I had to break it up just a little bit. Not my first choice, not my last choice. I will say, when I ordered it, fingers crossed, eyes closed, please don't be purple, please don't be purple, please don't be purple. So I didn't get purple. I don't like purple. I would have much preferred a pink bag over a purple bag. So I'm happy I didn't get a purple bag. Navy is not my first choice. It's not my last choice. I don't mind it. It's just, I don't, for some reason, I just have a personal preference. I don't really like navy too much. I don't mind blue shirts and stuff. My backpacks, I prefer not to be navy. But it was a Monster Mystery Ruck, so I had no say or no idea what color it was going to be till I actually cracked open the package and found out. So again, it's not a deal breaker. I would definitely buy a Monster Mystery Ruck again because it was kind of exciting waiting to just see what I was going to get. I just kind of wish I got a black one. I was actually hoping I got a multicam black, but I don't know if they made the multicam black in the Vietnam versions. And again, when I ordered, I didn't realize I was buying the made in Vietnam bag, but whatever, it is what it is. Moving into the next neutral point, which is the break-in period. If you've ever had a goruck bag, you are well aware of the break-in period and how stiff these straps are and can and will remain for quite some time. I've been EDCing this bag for a month or more, probably more at this point. I did go a little bit longer just because been busy, been lazy, didn't really have time to film a review, so I actually used the bag a little bit longer than I normally would have. But these straps, even though they have broken in, I could definitely feel they broke in. They are still incredibly stiff. Now, the caveat is, even though they're incredibly stiff, once the bag is on, they're really comfortable to wear. The padding is pretty dense, yet it does have a lot of squish to it, so they're actually quite comfortable to wear. It's mostly the getting it on, getting it off. I find that because the straps are so stiff, sometimes I get the hit on my watch, and it kind of gets hung up and stuck on my watch, where if they weren't so stiff, it might kind of roll a little bit and kind of go over, but I feel like I get hung up on my watch, which, I mean, it's a neutral point, so by no means a deal breaker, and I knew this going in because I had already had my Rucker 3.0, and sidebar, I have been using and abusing that Rucker 3.0 for months now. In the rain, in working out, it gets sweaty, it gets covered in rain. If it's raining out, I'm working out swinging that bag around, and those straps are still quite stiff. Probably just a tad bit more broken in than these after several months of abuse several times a week. But the break-in period, more of a point to note than a neutral point. It's if you haven't had a GoRuck bag, it's gonna take a while to break those straps in. The bag is going to be stiff for quite some time, but yeah, I can feel it starting to break in now. It's loosening up a little bit, mostly up top here. You could definitely have a little bit more flex than down here. Obviously the padding is thicker here, so this is going to have a longer break-in period, but know that if you don't already going in, this bag is going to take quite a while to break in. Now the USA version versus the Vietnam version. Again, I cannot comment personally on this. This is what I've read and seen, but apparently the USA version is a tiny bit lighter than the Vietnam version, and they also said that it looks like it has a slightly different shape. The USA version seems like it might be a little more squared off, where the Vietnam version looks like it might be a little more round. And that's it. That's the differences that I have read and seen online, because trying to find the specs, I wanted to compare to make sure the Vietnam was the same as at least the current USA, because they don't have these listed on their site anymore, so I couldn't get the specs directly from GoRuck. But the specs are the same materials, everything, just from what I found digging up. Those seem to be two differences that may be between the USA and the Vietnam version. So if you're picking one up used secondhand, please note that the USA version might be a little bit more squared off and a tiny bit lighter than the Vietnam version. And now we're gonna get into the positives of this bag. And I mean, these things are, it's bulletproof. That's your positive of the bag. This thing is incredibly bulletproof. After months of EDCing, after a month or more of EDCing, it's still stiff. It still looks great. I mean, you probably wouldn't tell that I've been carrying this thing at least 5 days a week for probably 6 to 8 weeks. I might be coming up on the 2-month mark on using this bag now, but I have been using this thing, and if you've been following, I'm not gentle with my bags. I don't treat them like they're these precious things that I'm gonna resell. Yeah, if I'm gonna resell it, if I know I'm not gonna keep it, I might take a little bit better care of it, but I by no means baby it. I throw it around, it gets thrown in my car, it gets thrown on my back, it gets thrown on the couch at work, it gets thrown on the chair. I use it when I go out doing trips with the family. I have been beating the hell out of this bag, and it still looks great. It shows no signs of wear at all, and it has been doing its job. It is comfortable, and the simple design of this bag, it's great. I mean, you have your main compartment, you have one front zipper pocket, which is probably my least used pocket. I generally just keep my rain jacket in there, something that I like to have on me all the time, but I don't need all the time. So I keep it on the outside, because if it's raining, I want to be able to grab this quick, and why would I want to go inside my bag if it's pouring rain to get the rain jacket? So I keep that on the outside. I find that this pocket it's a little deep. It's maybe 3/4 of the bag, at least from the top end. So it can be kind of deep, and it kind of can lose some stuff in there. And I do find that if you pack out the inside before the laptop compartment, this front outside pocket gets a little squished out, so it is harder to access. So that's why I generally keep just my rain jacket in there. But I mean, it's a simple design. You have your main compartment, you have one external front pocket, and I love the laptop design because I love having this external that I can easily get my laptop, because there's plenty of times where I just need to grab my laptop. I don't need the tech kit on the inside that has all the dongles and all the power. If I just want to grab my laptop, do something real quick, I can grab the laptop out, I can put it back in. I used to not be a big fan of external laptop sleeves. I used to like to have them inside the bag. I always felt like it was just more secure, but as I've been getting older and carrying lots of different bags, I find that the external, or at least external access to your laptop, is amazing, and I love having it. And I'm loving this more, I like the more side zip. There's things like the Mr. Assault 24, which I hate because it just looks like there's a square on the back of the bag and then the bag starts, so it also makes the bag like hang off. Where sleeves like this that are just integrated into the back panel, it doesn't change the profile of the bag. The bag still has its nice clean profile, its clean lines, and you just throw the shoulder strap to the side, unzip the bag, get the laptop in, get the laptop out, and then you can throw the shoulder strap back on. So I really, really love that. And then the internal of the bag is great. Everything's gonna fall out on me because we have, everything's falling out. We have the pals, so we could do attachments up top, and I'll tell you why I don't in a minute. Then we have our water bladder, or I mean, you could use this for anything. I use it to keep my workout journal, and when I'm not using my notebook for notes, that's inside here, and they kind of stay in this back water bladder sleeve slash tablet, whatever you want to do. I got all my flats lined up here, and then across the front we have our 2 pockets. The only other thing I could say that might be a neutral point is, I mentioned this in, I think, my Ruck 3.0. I wish this pocket was also a mesh so you can see inside it, but I just use this as like a dump pocket, so there's just a whole lot of junk in here. I mean, I got my sardine tin tossed in there. I got my planner for next year, my 2022-23 planner in there that I haven't used yet. There's some Sharpies, there's some pens, there's the always around puppet, gotta keep the daughter entertained. There's just some odds in it. This is just like my dump pocket because I can see inside here a lot better. It's shallower, so I'm not gonna overfill it with junk, and it's easier to dump and see inside this pocket than it is this front pocket here. So a simple design. You have 3 pockets, your main compartment, and your laptop sleeve. So it's simple yet well thought out design and overbuilt, so this bag is entirely bulletproof because I can't zip it. Because again, I have also been using and abusing my Ruck 3.0, which we will do a separate video that compares the bags, the 21 liter GR1 and the 20 liter Rucker. So I know the bag is completely going to last, and it's overbuilt. And also, I forgot to mention it's hard, it's thick. There is a the port for a water bladder tube, your straw to come out, and then you can just get what are they called? Command clips, I think they're called, and you can put it through the strap webbing, and you can have either side, whatever's your preference. Personally, I put on my right strap for the straw for your water bladder to come out and be where you need it. So the bag is great. I love it. I like it. The positives are the bag is well built, simple design, but very effective, and it's overbuilt. Now, how have I been using this pack? My uses. Again, I've been EDCing this bag. I have not, and I did not, and I don't intend to ruck with this bag. This is not my rucking bag. I have a separate bag for that. So this is an EDC for me. This is gonna be, it's a 21 liter, so it's not gonna be like a 1 bag travel. I could probably get away with a couple of days with this bag, but I like to take like 30 liter bags if I'm gonna be doing like a 1 bag travel for a couple of days. I like to have a little extra space. I could probably fit a week's worth of clothes in this bag, but I like to have extra space for my incidentals when I'm coming home, where I feel like I could pack this out and have everything I need for the week. But if I do buy anything on the trip, I'm not gonna have as much space coming home. So I have been only using this as an EDC. But the reason I have not been using top PALS webbing on the inside is because my tech kit is this like rectangular thing that fits perfectly on the top of the bag. Because I have all of my flat stuff stacked and laid, it kind of creates a nice shelf. So I just stick my tech kit in there, I zip the bag up, and it's good to go. And I still have a lot of room at the top of this bag. I still have plenty of space, both above and in front of the tech kit, if I do pick up or have to pack anything else for the day. But the way I pack my bag out, I find that it's great, and I take my laptop quite a bit, so I find this creates this great little shelf to put my tech kit. And if I had anything attached in here, it would just kind of get in the way, and this wouldn't fit nearly as good. And because I use this off-brand tech kit, I can take it in and out, throw it in any bag. There's no There's no pals or molly in the back, so it's not like I can sling it on. And yeah, I've said it before, I use this TYCKA off-brand, like I think it was like $7 or $8 on Amazon, but it works perfectly for me. I like the shape of this bag. It fits in just about every bag if I'm not doing it on the top here. Some of my other bags are a little bit wider. If I take this out, take the toolkit out as an example, it fits perfect in just about every bag I have. I found that I can make this thing fit pretty perfect. So I like this off-brand one. I haven't tested plenty, but I haven't found another one that I like just as good. So I just use that one. So we can go into the rest of my loadout here. Already showed you I have my rain kit on the front. And here we have a personal journal. I like to keep a book with me and kind of beat the hell out of this, but it's one of my favorite books, The Hobbit. My admin panel here with everything that I need. This is just a bag. There's some like extra tote bags in here because if we're out in the city or anything, you get some groceries at like a Trader Joe's because we don't have any of them locally or at IKEA or anything like that. I like to keep some tote bags. There's a couple other odds and ends in there. Keep them handy. Toolkit. And then again, I have this little bag that generally keeps this little notebook in it when I'm not using it for my notes. So that fits in there. There's also a couple pictures, some photographs, and there's some pens in here. And that'll lay right in this back sleeve with my good vibes, my workout journal. That's all I got there. Then if we flip around, again, we have this top one. It's just my junk pocket, my dump pocket. Then in here we got first aid kit, some supplemental stuff. There's some other junk in here that's not first aid, but first aid, I mean, it's like the creams. I get eczema, so there's like some cortisone creams, and there's lip balms and stuff in there. And then, to be honest, I forget what's in here. Oh, this is my mask bag. This is my extra masks. Oh, there's my cortisone. Okay, I switched it up then, I guess. This is my additional first aid kit. This has my cortisones and crap in it, and this has, yep, that's flat. I can feel this is my extra masks, for one for me, one for my daughter, one for my wife, and that's what's been in here. And that's it. That's my loadout. It's very simple. It all fits in here very good. These pockets, especially the dump pocket, is very accessible all the time. Just unzip the top. I can grab anything I need, throw it right in there. I keep some pens, some Sharpies in there, so if I need a writing implement, it is right there. And then every morning after I finish my workout, I got my journal, so I can just slide that in and out, grab that out, putting this all back in. It goes in pretty quick. Everything fits really, really well, except this journal just came unwrapped because it is a crappy wrap, but I filled out the other journal. This one was just next in line, not my favorite. Put my stuff back in here. Boom, boom. Good to go. And if I had the laptop in, I would have thrown the tech kit right on top, but I don't have my laptop with me today, so I didn't have the tech kit in there. So overall, final summation, conclusion, do I like the GR1 21 liter bag? Would I buy it again? Do I think you should buy it? Is it worth your money? Yeah, I really like this bag. I am thoroughly impressed with the quality of the bag. I'm familiar with the design, not only from the Ruck 3.0, but I used an EDC for several years, a BO Gear Spare Camel, which is not identical, but very similar. So I already been using this rucksack style rucksack. So I am familiar with the loadout. The internal organization, the BO Gear, is different, and the front pocket is also different. There's two front pockets on the BO Gear. There's a top one and then a bottom one that's bigger. But basically, if you looked at the two, super quick, besides the fact that my BO Gear is crazy loud and colorful, you might not know that it's a BO Gear bag. You might just think that it's a crazy loud and colorful GR bag. But I think this is totally worth it. The reason I personally stayed away for so long was the price. I thought these things were crazy for what they were, basic bag, for that much money. but it also comes with your lifetime scars warranty. Even this bag, even my made in Vietnam version, if this breaks, I send it back, they're gonna fix it or replace it. So I'm going to get a new GR1 if this one's completely done, and if not, they're gonna fix it. So you're paying for definitely the quality. The quality of the bag is top notch. I was blown away by the quality when I got my Rucker, which is why I went in on the GR1. You're paying for that Scars lifetime warranty. Rucking is rough on the bag and the body. I can attest to that. Though I haven't used it, from what I've read and heard, the Scars lifetime warranty is pretty much unbeatable. They're gonna fix this bag, they're gonna replace it, they're gonna get it back in your hand so you can continue to use and abuse your pack. So that's built into the price. Ultimately, yeah, I say go for it. Any of the GR products. I mean, I have a 60-pound sandbag, I have a Rucker 3.0, I got a GR1, I got their reflectors for my Rucker, I bought a shirt, I got a couple things. I've done just one event so far. It was a Heroes Run 5K, so I pretty much just ran 3.1 miles with 20 pounds of weight on my back, and running in the Rucker sidebar was really comfortable. First time I ran non-stop with the Rucker 3.0. If you watch the review of that, I was doing some running in the review, but that I ran, didn't stop. I usually run and walk up the hills. I usually carry more weight, but I ran full 3.1 miles in the bag. Showed like you would think maybe all that bouncing with the straps. You wouldn't be able, you couldn't tell. The bag, they're bomb-proof, they're bulletproof. So definitely, if you're interested in a GoRuck bag, you should get one. Are there some things I would change? Yeah. Are there some things that I wouldn't change? Definitely. So I am very satisfied with this bag. I do not intend on flipping this bag anytime soon. So this one, it might just be a permanent fixture in my collection. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.